Laura O'Connor.
Laura O'Connor from Laura's Bakery here in Liverpool. Now, Laura, can you tell us a little bit about how you got the idea to start Laura's Bakery?
It basically come from New York, of all places. Trip over there inspired me to bake, basically.
Now, when was this trip?
About 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago. I've not baked at all. Tasted New York cheesecake, and from there started baking, and this is where we are.
So, when did you open, actually?
I opened this place 6 weeks ago, so very new. But my own business, Laura's Little Bakery, has been about 14 months now. I did from home until 6 weeks ago.
And so essentially 5 years ago, you went to New York, got inspired, never cooked, never baked before.
No.
And now this is your livelihood. This is what you do.
This is my business. Yeah.
Yes.
This is how I bring the money in. Yeah.
And so what is it? What is your style like? What brings the customers to you?
I think I'm kind of best known because I balance the cupcakes between looking great and tasting really good. I do a lot of bespoke cupcakes, so I have orders from all around the city, top businesses as well, Empire, Echo Arena.
So what kind of things what would someone order from you?
Well, for instance, I've just delivered a box of 12 Toy Story cupcakes for a little boy's party. I have bespoke ones for Liverpool Empire where we did Legally Blonde, so I'll create little different designs for that.
Okay. One second. No. I was just going to say, so would you say that you're in doing these the bespoke? Would you say that that's kind of headed toward why people would want to go to your bakery as opposed to other bakeries as well? Is that a new trend?
I would base it on taste. I think people come to me because they love the cupcakes, they love the taste of them.
Now, are they American recipes? Are they English recipes? Are they international?
No, I base a lot of them on traditional cakes. So I'll do like Victoria Sponge cupcakes, Terry Bakewell, Battenberg. I think my top seller is salted caramel. I think I just have a good balance of looking good and the flavour, I think.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the challenges of being an entrepreneur. For you, I can imagine starting in an industry that you didn't have any prior experience in. That's also something that many entrepreneurs might even stray away from. So you must have some great backbone.
I'm determined. I'm a very determined person. Once I kind of set my mind on something, that's me really. I'm quite stubborn, which is, set me well here, I think. We've got support as well from local organisations, which help me on my way. Good friends, good family.
So support is always
support. Possibly not enough, but.
So that's a good one. So when you don't feel the support, what would help you? What would be useful for you? What would make you feel like you had more support?
I think I don't know really what's out there to help me as a small independent business. Even down to kind of what suppliers are the best. Okay. If there's any kind of grants out there, I don't know any of this information. So
access to monies, access to networks, access to do you need help with running your business? Administration or
you do have
support?
The women's organisation, which I'm sure you've heard of in Liverpool. You haven't.
I don't come from
well, it's probably the main kind of organisation which helps.
It's called women's organisation.
Yeah, women especially set up business. But I kind of started it and fell out because it wasn't really offering me as much help as I needed really. So something a little bit stronger would be good.
Okay, so what more specifically would you be aiming for? If this is if I'm a fairy godmother and I'm able to grant you your wish, what could I do for you? What would help you? Do you have someone to help you in the business?
I have staff, but this will bring up the issue already of kind of wages and setting things up like that because I'm basically running this business on my own. I've got 3 children as well, so going home and doing all of that. There's not really a lot of time to go right. How do I actually run this business so it's successful financially? How do I go about setting up wages? There's loads and loads of things that crop up, which I end up going to business link, but sometimes it's not the easiest way to kind of take things in. I don't know.
Do you have because also we have our social media group over here. Do you connect via, like, in terms of doing your promotion? Do you use social media at all?
I use Twitter, which
what's your Twitter handle?
At Laura's Bakery.
At Laura's Bakery. Okay.
It's huge in my business. I think I run 99.9% of my business through Twitter. It's amazing for me.
Okay.
I run Twitter competitions daily. Most of my customers are tweeters.
Okay, so that's interesting. I mean, in terms of, you think of 2012, like how the bakery business, I'm older than you are, so thinking of how bakeries used to do their businesses before, to think that a bakery would survive, like 99% of their business is based on Twitter. That's amazing, I think.
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously I get the walking in trade now,
right.
but a lot of it's come from.
Another thing that I've noticed, like, that you're sitting in, what's the name of the store?
This is Stockton's, the home quarter.
Okay, so there is a trend, at least throughout Europe, that you, instead of just having your own space, that you actually connect, this collaborative space. So it's a nice combination that people are here looking for interiors, and that they might want to pop over and have a cupcake.
Yep.
Now, was that a strategic decision, or was it just kind of an opportunity that fell in your lap?
It was an opportunity that fell in my lap. That was too good to refuse, really. And a nice little first step, really, for me.
Okay, so a bridge from going from running a home-based business, because you remember Laura's business was based out of her house, and now you're here. This is the first physical property.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Laura. Just in summation, that by living your dream, but you never know where your inspiration is going to come. Laura was on a trip to New York and didn't bake. Suddenly she's baking, getting very successful by using social media and by making the best damn cupcakes she can make, and by making them look beautiful. So we'll be going to talk to another entrepreneur. Thank you very much. I'm Lori Webb, and thank you, Laura. We appreciate it. Cheers.